Anita Nair, best-selling, critically acclaimed writer, is one of the most remarkable living Indian women writers in English. She has authored novels, prose, poetry, essays, articles, book reviews, and non-fiction. Her novels are The Better Man, Lady's Coupé, Cut Like Wound, Idris, Keeper of the Light, and Lessons in Forgetting. And Anita Nair is popularly applauded as a feminist. When a novel, Lady's Coupé, was published, many asked her the question, "Are you a feminist writer?" She replied, "The book is about human condition. Humanism, or rather feminism is nothing but an offshoot of humanism. Humanism is the basic human concern about the fellow human beings devoid of selfishness. And when there is a specific concern about womanhood, the collapse of womanhood under the mean, callous, selfish patriarchal structure, it takes the form of feminism. That's all. Okay? மனிதநேயம் என்பது சக மனிதர்களின் மீது சுயநலமற்ற நேர்மையுடன் கூடிய அன்பு, பாசம், கருணை, இதுதான் மனிதநேயம். இதுவே துன்பப்படுகின்ற பெண்களின் பால் ஏற்படுகின்ற கரிசனம் ஃபெமினிசம். ஸோ feminism is only the other side of humanism. மனிதநேயத்தின் மறுபக்கம் தான் பெண்ணியம். They are not two entirely different principles. Okay, so we talk about humanism in Anita Nair's The Better Man. வாடிய பெயரை கண்ட போதெல்லாம் வாடினேன், வள்ளுவர் அதுதான் மனிதநேயம். Okay, you care about the fellow human beings. You break the shell of selfishness, and you are filled with pity, love, and empathy for the fellow human beings. You put the other persons before you, and you care for them, you love them. This is humanism. And let's see how the novel, Anita Nair's novel The Better Man, is filled with humanism. Okay? In the novel, of course, there are visible streaks of feminism through the women characters like Anjana, Vatsala, Parukutti, Meenakshi. But the main focus of the novel is on the journey of the central character Mukundan. The novel depicts how Mukundan, a man of egocentricity, selfishness, cowardice, and lack of integrity, is transformed into a better man of self-righteousness, moral courage, love, empathy, and compassion for the fellow beings. How he is emptied of selfishness, how he is filled with the compassion for the people around him. How the man with lack of integrity and cowardice, selfishness, how he evolves as a self-righteous, courageous, compassionate, better man. So this is what the novel is about. When the novel opens in a rural village in North Kerala, Malabar. The village, it's a fictitious village, it is Kaikurisi. In Kaikurisi, Achyutan Nair leaves his wife Parukutti when she is 3 months pregnant, and when he comes back, the baby Mukundan is 4 years old. And Achyutan Nair is a branded male chauvinist who derives sadistic pleasure in torturing and tormenting his wife Parukutti. So the child Mukundan feels frightened to see his father, and he rushes to his mother, crying. She is a cringy child, mentally crippled, who always wants to escape. And this is the way he grows. Always thinking about the ways to escape. And then this is the way he grows. And when he turned 18, he leaves for Trichy because he gets a clerical job in a government-owned explosive factory in Trichy. When he gets ready to leave for Trichy, the mother, the Parukutti, who suffers at the hands of his father, hands of her husband, Achyutan Nair, she cries and pleads to her son Mukundan. Mukunda, take me with you. I am unhappy. I am suffering here. But Mukundan, as a son, he should have felt the bond of love for his mother, and he must have done everything to take his mother along with him to Trichy. But he doesn't do it because he is selfish, because he puts himself before his mother. He is a coward. So he leaves for Trichy without taking his mother, and in the meantime, he gets the news that the mother lives alone. The farm, Achyutan Nair doesn't take care of her. She has fallen down the stairs and she has died. Now, Achyutan Nair, he comes back to Kaikurisi, sorry, Mukundan comes back to Kaikurisi, his native village, only after retirement. When he comes, he sees his father Achyutan Nair happily settled in the village, married to a woman, Ammini, 22 years younger than him, and he has built a house for her. He lives happily there. As a son, he must have felt infuriated. He must have taken his father by collar and asked him and questioned him about letting the mother die as an orphan. But he doesn't do, because he is a coward, selfish coward. So he evades seeing his father. Okay, but coming back to his own native place, Mukundan feel rootless. Rootless, he is emotionally disturbed, psychologically tattered, and he takes a toll on his health also. He's physically also unhealthy, and there is nobody to care for him. And now Basi, a poor unemployed house painter living in Kaikurisi, takes care of him. He is highly literate. He holds a UG degree in botany, PG degree in English and English language and literature, but is unemployed. He is poor. The people of Kaikurisi, they don't respect him. They just tease him, calling one screw loose Basi. He's a castaway. But he takes pity on Mukundan and he takes care of him. He cures him. Combining herbal cure with medication, he cures him and he makes him physically, mentally, psychologically, emotionally comfortable and happy. Comfortable and happy. Okay, and now in Kaikursi, Mukundan, retiring, he happens to meet Kanchana, a 27-year-old woman, beautiful, young, educated, strong, and independent, who separated from her torturous husband, who is sadist. Anjana lives with her parents. She respects Mukundan. She looks at him as a man of principles. So despite the difference in age, they are attracted towards each other. And Mukundan visits her, lives in her house. He enjoys sex with her, and he decides that he would spend the rest of his life in the company of Anjana. He gives her material gifts, one a diamond necklace. But when she proposes marriage to him, he hesitates because he fears, as a coward, he fears social reputation. Anjana, who doesn't expect any material benefits from him, now she feels infuriated because she loves him, she does everything to make him happy. Now, when he steps back, she says, "You are a smug, self absorbed coward who puts yourself before everyone else. So, get out of my house." Okay, so this is his second act of betrayal. The first act of betrayal as a son. Now, okay, he hesitated. He didn't take even when the mother cries and pleads, "Please take me with you, Mukunda," he deserts her and goes away because he's selfish. Now, he enjoys being with Anjana, but he hesitates to marry her because he fears social reputation. And now in Kaikurisi, there is a rich man who is an opportunist who represents the capitalist society. He is Powerhouse Ramakrishnan. Powerhouse Ramakrishnan. His dream is to build Powerhouse Ramakrishnan Community Hall as a symbol of his prestige. And he needs land for that. And he plans to grab the land from Basi. He threatens that if you don't give away your land, I will take away your profession and send you out of the village. So the helpless Basi approaches Mukundan with a firm hope that he would save him, get back the land from him. But as usual, Mukundan, he hesitates, okay? And that too, Powerhouse Ramakrishna knows the selfish nature of Mukundan. So he offers him the prestigious post of the committee member, powerhouse committee member. And Mukundan, giving up the idea of saving Vasi, he happily accepts the committee membership, and along with the powerhouse Ramakrishnan, he helps him to build the powerhouse Ramakrishnan community hall in Vasi's land. This is the third act of betrayal. But the death of Achyutan Nair gives a flicker of self-realization in Mukundan. He hates his father because he thinks that he is selfish, uncaring about his mother, uncaring about the people around him. But now he realizes that he is only an alter ego. He is only the shadow of his own father. He is selfish. He is selfish. He is hypocritical. Okay, who doesn't want to take any risk for the sake of others who love him. His father, Anjana, Abasi. Only now he realizes what he is. What he lacks, the moral courage. He lacks the self-righteousness. He lacks the courage of convictions. So now, towards the end, he makes amendments. He amendments for all his acts of betrayal. He goes to Anjana and he proposes to marry her, uncaring of the social, uncaring of what other people will say. And then when Bossy stands helpless, he generously gives him his own ancestral land, brings him back, and then makes him live happily there. So at the end of the novel, Mukundan, who was a man of egocentricity, selfishness, lack of integrity, cowardice, now he evolves as a self-righteous, a man of self-righteousness, a man of courage of convictions, a man filled with love, empathy, and compassion, who is ready to put others before himself, and who is ready to take the risks to make the fellow human beings happy. Okay, so this is, and the novel end says that Mukundan, a better man than he had ever been. The destiny flickers, leaves, and changes its course for him. This is how the novel ends. And so this is what humanism, மனித நேயம், ஒரு சுயநலமான ஒரு மனிதனுடைய மனதில் எப்படி அந்த மனிதநேய ஊற்று பெருக்கெடுத்து சக மனிதர்களை அவன் நேசிக்கிறான். இதுதான் this is Anita Nair's novel, The Better Man. And I really enjoy reading the novel The Better Man because Anita Nair has employed English with casual ease, and the style is fresh, lucid, and lyrical. And the novel represents the natural beauty of Kerala. All the descriptions are verbal paintings splashed on the canvas with bright hues and colors. Anita Nair's haiku reminds the readers of R.K. Narayan's Malgudi because it's so natural. You feel a bond of love with it. It sounds so natural. Okay? And so please read The Better Man, a novel that is drenched in humanism and dressed in feminism. I guarantee you the pleasure. Okay? You'll be happy if you read Anita Nair's The Better Man. Signing off, Dr. Madimekale. Bye.